and after that, you will exchange your papers with your peers, okay? Is it clear how to do this activity? No?
Can you model?
Yes, of course. But first of all, let's write the questions
What kind of
before modeling, okay?
about this?
Questions, yes.
It's not so clear. I want you to
Yes.
ask some ICQs.
ICQ,
I will
yes.
guess ICQ.
You have to write the questions about the 6 principles. Aim to review 6 principles, what you have learned during the 6 principles, okay?
Should we write the correct answer or wrong answer?
No, you have to write the correct answer.
Correct answer.
Yes.
The back.
You ask again.
For example, Uzurapa will write a question, yes, on one side, and at the back side she will write what? Answer. And she will not read the question for me. I will come up to her and read her question and will answer to this question. Yes? For example, here is letter. What's the name of the first principle? Yes? And I will answer how? To get? Know your learners. Yes? And after this, she will read my question and answer this question. For example, what's the name of this second principle? Yes? And we will answer this question and we will exchange. And what we will do next? I will come to the next person. You will mingle and you will walk around and you will ask the question and answer the question. Okay? Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am using editor.
A little. Can you invite one and model it?
Before this,
My parent doesn't understand this.
they have to write the question and answer. After this, we can model. Okay?
And maybe this has a children.
You have to write a question which you are interested to ask from your colleague.
Only one question?
Yeah, only one question. What's the principle one?
Conditions.
Okay. Are you ready?
Sanjay has already read.
Yes.
Time first.
Only one question.
Only one question and as the next step, only one answer.
Also.
Answer also, yes. Because you have to exchange your or trade your question with your colleagues. okay, what is the P1? Yes, principle 1. And I have to answer this question. Yes, I will answer. Know your learners, and he will check at the backside if I'm right or not. If I, for example, if I say that engage and collaborate your students, he'll say no. The answer is know your learners. Yes, and after it, he will read my question and he will answer to my question. Then we will exchange our questions. Then we will mingle. I will come to the next person. Okay?
Clear.
Is it clear now?
If we don't know the answer, what will...
If you cannot answer for this question, he is reading the answer. He will read the right answer. Okay? So let's stand up. Let's review our 6 principles for maybe 5 minutes or 6 minutes is enough for us, yes? Now let me put the time. For 5 minutes we are going to revise. Let's do this activity. Okay, can you start? 1, 2, 3. So you have to come to one person and ask your questions. Yes. You can come to the donor, find your peers, find your partner. So you can go to the arm and also have the question. I know. You can read his question and answer.
Mine's tough. I saw it in the book. What are some important conditions necessary for students to learn a new language?
That's that, yes, I'm you're right.
What do students need to learn? What do they need? You have to answer? What do you think they need?
To know new language. For example,
To learn, what do they need?
you are going to learn English. What do you need?
I would like to teach. Okay. English. Beautiful. So I guess they need interest. I'll just say here, they need real life practice. Real life practice, not just real life. Hakiki. And students should be given language they can understand. The language that you give them, they should understand. It should not be so difficult.
Yes. And you have to ask this question.
What is principle 1? Know your learners. Now you have to go find someone else and you ask them this question. This is a difficult question. Go ask someone this question. Yeah, go ask someone. Yeah, we'll see if we can raise.
But asking how they understand the material, how they use the material, how they say yes.
I'd say get to know students, have a kind of routine,
fish.
You get them to say something about themselves.
You're right. So designing high quality
You get information.
Collect information about yourself. Why is it
It will help
I guess you can make a lesson about what the white is What's the best practice for people one that you can say?
Telling each individual state.
I would say to adapt the lesson, you have to think about
Okay, time is up.
students' needs are.
Yeah, right.
Less
Yes,
Yes.
Less.
Yes!
Yeah.
How are you? Sit down.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
Got it. You got the correct answer. Super.
Okay, do you like the activity?
Yeah.
Please straight. Okay, what's the aim of this activity? Can you tell me your idea?
Revise.
It helps to revise the materials, yes? Learned materials. And what else?
So we can develop speaking skill,
Exchange
exchange
information.
ideas,
Yes. And
and collaborating.
by the end of the activity, what you have learned?
All the principles.
Yes. And what else?
And also we checked our colleagues now.
Also warming up, like
Yes, you can use this as
Yeah,
a warming
interact with
up,
others.
involving, yes, refreshing your students. And what else? Creating,
Friendly atmosphere.
yes,
Positive.
English speaking atmosphere
Yes.
also, yes?
And all the class
Participate, yes, and this activity will lead you to do your poster presentation, your next upcoming activity, yes? Okay, it helps to prepare your student for the, what? For the production, yes, of course. Mr. Hassan, will present this.
So, six principles. We are always repeating six principles. So again, we will revise six principles. So, because, so, although the name is six principles and only few principles, but includes the whole methodics of teaching the language. That's why we would like to focus on more about these six principles. So now we will organize new groups.
Okay.
So we are going to make 3 groups. I don't want you to work with the same people. So let's count from 1 to 3. So
Okay.
it means that how many groups are we going to have?
Three groups.
3 groups. So when you count, you should hold up your finger.
Okay.
When I say 1, so I should keep it up. Otherwise, you can be confused. Maybe some of you will be thinking of other things and to forget. Where's my group? So, in order to avoid this situation, so you should keep it up. Keep your finger, whatever number is it. So then, next step is I'm going to provide a poster blank. Big, huge. huge sheet of paper. Okay? So you are going to design, include everything about 6 principles.
Okay.
So I will provide markers, colorful, and with a group, design whatever you like. Only include 6 principles. So activities, everything in details. So it should be colorful, maybe funny, yeah, interesting, and visible.
Okay.
So full of visible things, yeah, to decorate. Okay. Don't be shy. So you can draw any picture, write down. So don't write with small letters. Okay. So.
So let's count.
How many? How many groups?
3 groups.
So first group comes here, second here, there, and third is there. When we count from 1 to 3, what are we going to do? Dordona?
Keep our hands.
Keep our hands up only and sit down in your place. Yeah? And sit down in your place and go on sitting. What's the next step after counting from 1 to 3?
To be divided into 3.
So go to
your own places.
to your place. So where is group number 2?
Here.
Yeah, okay. Group number 3? There, okay. So after going to after finding your own group to work with, so what are you going to do? Shirza?
Draw.
To draw. What? Make a poster. To draw cartons maybe.
Maybe to draw maybe other things.
Okay. Then, so, what do you think? Let me ask your opinion. How much time is enough to include 6 principles to finish your work, collaborative work in posters?
Half an hour.
1 hour is too much.
5 or 10 minutes.
Maybe 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 to. I will just warn when it's 10 minutes, then you will have 5 more minutes. Okay?
Okay.
So, when you finish your poster, so you will stick
Okay.
on a convenient place so that everybody can see that. And one of the member will be presented there. So it means that you will be standing there, others will be walking around. Walk around, see others. So when they visit somebody else's other group's presentation, so that presenter will describe what have they drawn or what have they written, give some information. Maybe if you have some questions, so you can ask. So it is
Gallery.
gallery walk.
Like,
Gallery walk. What else? We had round robin. Yeah, round robin. You'll be walking. Robin Hood like Robin Hood. Yes. See, hunt other presentations. So okay, first.
1.
2.
3.
1. Okay. Zero. 2. Oil.
3.
3.
1.
2. Okay. Now stand up and find your own group.
1.
I haven't found more on that.
Number 1's here. Number 3, yeah. One group has fewer number and Jamali didn't join me. Yeah? So this is your poster. White color. That's your poster. This is your poster.
In the middle.
of how to visually show it, right?
Not important. Try to make it unusual, okay?
Rainbow, that's another one. I was thinking tree.
Yeah.
You can do anything.
Try to make it a bit unusual.
So we have 3 from the bottom and 3 from the top.
So also,
The first color.
I have some stickers. Maybe
Yeah.
it will be useful for you.
Oh, so much creative
I will start
Background.
from this corner.
like the tour. So now let's draw some other additional bubbles here. Yeah, in which we will. Shall we write in order, or it's okay to mix them
Randomly.
randomly? Or
So
it
you
would be
can
better.
use the stickers also.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do it clockwise.
Clockwise, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so we're gonna start from here.
Okay. Make it more colorful.
Okay, so now we.
Write the name
So,
of the principal.
should we write
First
it in
one
the?
is it.
Should we write it in?
Yes.
What about this one?
6.
Aferin sana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Are you gonna throw them with words, or are you just gonna have colors, or what do you?
Will it be the first one or it's just one? Clockwise, yeah. Okay, so
Superstar.
Numbers.
But make more.
Aferin versen şu.
What's this?
it's kind of.
Special design. Oh
Old paper,
Super.
like papyrus.
Super design.
To add something.
Ortak yapalım sizin
Yo, birinchi yozib olaylik, keyin dizayn qilaveramiz. Birinchi yozib olaylik. Raqam qo'yib bu o'shani boshqa anaqada deylar, P1.
Maybe stick.
Ana o'zi xaritasiga
Flower. Ooh. I like what you did with these sides.
Yeah.
You transformed this paper. Fingers.
Fingers, yes. Burası masraf veren bir yer değil. Buraya gel. Buradan 4. arabamıza gidiyor.
Are you going to include images to show these different things?
Tak, więc pochłopiamy, czekam to bez...
And they finish their work, so they are going to present, organize gallery walk where one member will be presenting and others will be listening and asking questions. So today, a special guest arrived in Angren, our man. Welcome. Happy New Year. Thank you.
Kendime geldim de kolay.
Is it okay?
So are you including the activities also?
Price katları 6 inç. Biz gelince değişmedi.
Betul.
Hoe gaat het? Araştırırken
Are you using English while making a poster? Try to use
brother.
Monitor and assess.
Monitor.
Maybe stick white paper.
Yes.
Yeah.
You always learning Uzbek.
I was very hard, but everything you taught me,
Yeah.
I forgot. Except for use the word for swimming as take shower. It's like the same word. You gave me the slang version.
Slang for swimming.
Whatever you said, someone said that means shower.
Ah.
But I think it's because in like slang you use the same word for shower as swim. I don't know what it was.
Suzish. In Uzbek, suzish. Suzish. Yeah, swimming. Suzish.
I don't know.
Mr. Norman.
Yeah, can you make it sound? Okay, thank you very much. Constantly ringing. Sorry.
Which one?
Click.
I like that. So you're gonna show each one with an image that represents the topic. Oh, so then they're gonna have different people standing in different levels? Or they could all be different images? I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you think you're doing it.
We didn't guess about that, but it's good. I think I'm going to.
But because this person is standing, I don't know, maybe it's not actually the principal.
No, it's very good idea.
So we got it.
Write the name of the principal.
Good, right? I'm going to look at his going.
Okay.
Soç. Bolesna.
His hair is like my hair.
You're a good guesser.
But his lips are not like it. He has like lipstick. So it's definitely a man. Right.
They are making fun of people.
Yeah. You could easily transform these into pictures. Like the words. Positive
Reading, writing.
as positive sign. Maybe happy, someone smiling.
I don't write anything here.
Should transform them into pictures. Yes.
So do we have?
I want to include some writings here for one question. Try to include the activities in
Great
your
conditions.
Try to include some daily activities, not names. So then one of you will be presenting, so it's a hint, okay? Clue.
A direction, yeah.
Yeah.
You could fill these lines with the names of activities or whatever you want to fill it with. Yeah.
Practice names.
You could have different types of activities there.
Yes.
Like maybe activities that they use in the beginning, maybe the end, however you want to think of it. You could go through your list.
Thank you for ideas.
Yeah, like the different times of the lesson. Or it could be related to these topics, like activities for principle 1 and 2 are here. Activities for principle 3, 4 here, 5, 6. You could think of specific activities and you could list them that would be related to the topic. Or you could add more trees. Okay.
Yes, the name of the activities.
Alright, so you got your list. That's good, yeah.
They are drawing here a rainbow to describe principles. Also, we are trying to improve some details here. Patterns, yeah,
We're building on the writing.
we hope.
We need some words
We
in there.
hope to see some words here to describe these principles. This is book number 3.
Malika, how are we on time? We're about 8 minutes? 6 2 minutes! You better get right in. You should each take one principle and write these 2 activities.
Unsuz yollayayım ben programı. Yapalım.
Well done. Praise for you.
How are they?
2 minutes.
Assistant.
Alright.
Something. There's very little time. You can just write down here a lot of activity names here. So it's empty here.
Just like a extra 5 minutes.
Yeah, if you have an activity bank, you could use it. Check where it would be. I got it.
Find someone.
I always like your smiling photos. He takes good photos.
This picture. Üçüncüsü gene alıyorsunuz.
Thank you. Super.
Categorize the question.
Oh,
So I'm going to
so these are
finish.
the activities.
How many minutes do you want?
5.
Oh, 5 is too much.
Expensive.
5 is quite expensive.
I'm just thinking about this. Maybe, I don't know if it's Know Your Learners. I don't think it belongs here. I think it belongs somewhere else. Look at the
I
options.
must.
Wherever you think, wherever you discuss it with your team. But it is a kind of collaboration. It could be it's up to you where you think it belongs. Design high quality, it could also be, it's up to where you
Has
want.
joined. Mustache question paper.
Good, he's filling them in. Okay, good. Make sure we know what principle it connects to,
Okay.
if possible. Because that's what they did over there. They put each principle and they put the names of the activity.
Okay.
So whatever they are, it should be on, like, if possible, connected. I know, that's really creative. Who did that? You did that? You did that? Oh wow, that's great. So good.
Teaching is a balance between
Joshua, I wanted to meet Gunura. I haven't, she seems like a very wonderful person. She's here, right? I know she's at the site. Not here now, but she teaches
Not
with you,
here,
right?
yeah. Did she inform you?
Yeah, she told me. It's okay. But I was just saying it would have been nice to meet her.
Yeah. She will come back and she took her students to Bukhara.
That sounds great. I wish I could have gone.
If you are going to stay here for some days, you will meet her.
Yeah? I look forward to it.
So very few seconds you have. So 20 more seconds, please. Dear participants. So the end is quite close.
Time is coming to an end. So that's why.
Put your last points, dots. Oh my god.
One question. Are these activities related to a topic or is it just kind of different?
So,
Beautiful. Just wanted to ask. Just wanted to ask.
so
It's hard to know which one goes to which. Oh, this is already activities.
You can just draw lines here. Draw some lines.
Yeah, you got it. You got it all there. Also, some of them could be multiple things.
Okay, so here we have stickers. So maybe first, second. Yeah. Let's do it here, yeah.
We'll take it back.
Where are you going? Maybe here? Yeah. Maybe here? Oh, I thought the issue. Maybe here? So the next step of our activity was, what was the next step? So who is the presenter here? Who is the presenter? Have you appointed the presenter here?
Yes, Miss Nicola.
Baruch is the presenter here. What about second? Is it second? So can you put down the group number? Yes. Group number 1. So group number 2. Yeah. Group number 3. Yeah. Who is the presenter here?
Miss Nicola.
Okay. What about here? Yeah, is the presenter. So it means that others. What about the others?
We will move around.
Yeah, move around, go to the other posters and listen to the presenter and then ask questions. Okay? So you can just add something there. Okay, let's start the party.
Principle one, you know, it is know your letters, and there are some activities we can do, find some cool personal inventory, so we can do characteristics of each group, and I must start you a question. Principle two is great conditions for language learning, and we can work here speaking lines, activities, prolonged activities, to create positive atmosphere for students, learners. And principle 3, design high quality language lessons. There we can use thumbs up and up, down, thumbs down, yes, thumbs down questions. And here we can design our lessons with graphic organizers, with posters, pictures, and also we can use songs activities here.
Another activity.
Activities, yes.
Okay.
And principle 4, it is adult lesson for delivery. And we can, if lesson is too, the textbook is too difficult, we can adapt this due to level of our levels. And here we can use
Handbook,
handouts,
textbooks.
textbooks, so we can use Microteaching. And principle 5, it is monitor and assess. We can use feedback here. Yeah.
Asking
So,
question.
because
And monitoring.
Yes, PQP, we can use Polish, praise, question, Polish. And also we can use exit tickets at the end of the lesson for assessing our students. And also last principle is engage and collaborate. And in all principles we can use and engage, we should engage, we can collaborate. And we can use gallery work, think, pair, share, jigsaw reading,
I have a question.
Think, pair.
Why is think, pair, share engaging? Why is it engaging?
Yes, when students think, then they will first think. When they don't, for example, if we ask them immediately, they can't, for example, answer. When we ask them to think, we gave them time to think, then they will, together with peers, share their ideas, and then I share their ideas.
Oh, okay, I see. So they may not know something, but they hear someone else say something, and then they know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
These principles.
Nice work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice presentation. Good art and good images.
Good job.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go the other side.
All right.
Bye bye.
If no one comes to you, you can come listen to her.
I try to demonstrate here how teacher monitor their students. Here we have groups, and the teacher go around and monitor his students. If they have any help or assistance or idea. So here, principle 6. Principle 6. According to principle 6, teacher needs always engage and collaborate. So in English, teacher must even at night to develop his professional skills. To make your lessons more interesting. So, super. Do you like it? Yes.
Especially this guy.
It's our learner. Yeah, it's our learner, here our teachers, and we try to illustrate every principle with a rainbow to make understandable.
Each bubble is dedicated.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What makes a lesson high quality? What makes it high quality?
A good objective and aim and goal. Every time when teacher try to give any lesson, she must first think about the objective. What result will she take at the end of the lesson?
Okay.
So that after that she can create a good lesson with high quality.
All right.
Any questions?
We have any questions?
Just right here.
Very nice design. You try to include everything here. So, what are the main activities for knowing the learners here?
Knowing learners here.
What activities have you used here?
Find someone who introduction
Because it's very important to take notes during
Any more?
lessons. And
Anymore?
you should write teaching in the
yes.
journal, so it's written here. And you should
Maybe yes, no
record
questions.
yourself.
Maybe yes, no questions.
When the teacher should
Students will ask them.
and it's very important. That's why we try to write a book here.
Ask each other a question.
Also, name and adjective.
Achievements. You can analyze it later, and it helps you to add something or to eliminate something from your lesson planning. That's why we try to write the note here. So.
Thank you. About what about principle of four principle.
So principle 4 is adapt the lesson delivery as needed. Here we can see there are some activities which is related with the
Things I want to say it. I agree with you. High quality lesson is about objectives.
say that
It
if
could
your
also
student
be
is not
that,
ready for the lesson, you should
like a rainbow
motivate your students,
is not one color.
in order to,
So a high
involve
quality
them in the
lesson is not just one
and
thing,
you can
but it's
provide
using.
some activities which
I just was thinking, you see what I mean?
Using
the different colors, using these different ways of looking.
Ways, activities, techniques.
Yeah.
To present them to the lesson. Yeah?
So it's like this one thing of high quality, it doesn't work if you don't do these things.
Thank you.
So I was just thinking, I agree it is about objective, but it also could be that, you need this, but to do this, you need all these. And to do this, you need all.
Related with
They're all connected. They're not actually different, but they all make equality.
Rainbow appears in one, yeah, all in one.
Yeah, they need each other.
Or sometimes do we have some colors only? No, yeah.
That's what I was asking. It's usually just one.
So we have to add here one more color then.
Maybe. No, but these are the primary colors.
Usually rainbow has how many? 7 colors, yeah. Maybe this is a white color.
It's all in white.
Yeah.
principle.
Yeah.
We adapted.
Your own principle.
What was the principle?
I couldn't remember what.
The brightest.
Teach little but practice a lot. We worked out one principle. So that's it.
Thank you.
Wow. So nice to see everyone's ideas. Get a little photo of it.
So here, what kind of bird is it?
it's swan.
Swan. Swan has got his TESOL certificate.
For us.
He's got it. He won it. He did the class. He did the class.
So each bubble is dedicated for the principles, and we try to include some activities which is related to these principles here.
Oh, it's so nice.
But unfortunately, we couldn't manage with the time and to decorate it according to the principles. That's why we tried to make it much more interesting with other additional instructions.
Yeah. They're like the building blocks. This is the pond. She lives in here.
Yeah.
So the rocks, you could put the names of activities in the rocks.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great, super. So it was a super job about presentations. They are all colorful and full of information about 6 principles of TESOL. So did you like the posters?
Yeah.
Have you revised everything that you have had so far?
Yeah.
Remember, yeah, because we have lots of information and sometimes forget. So that's why we have to revise everything time by time. So now, so it was group work. So if you remember last time we divided the class into small groups and gave you 6 principles, yeah, step by step. And now your turn to make a small micro-teaching. So it's micro-teaching, and you will be spending how many minutes? How much time? Up to 10. So 5 to 10 minutes you will be spending on your micro-teaching. So you will be applying what you have learned so far. So maybe it's better to demonstrate one activity with the members of this class. Okay? So who will start? Who will be the first? Any volunteers? So do you know your partners? Igor Rahman and Garima Khan. Garima Khan is leading or assisting? So can you please not tell the principal number and others will be guessing? Okay. Letters? I don't have letters. I have tickets.
Okay, class.
Yes.
Are you ready?
No.
That's the moment.
No? Okay, please. Class. Class.
Yes.
Good. Okay, let's count from 1 to 3, okay? To make your groups, small groups. Please, from
1,
1, 2, student,
3,
3.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, take your seats. 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, please. 2 here. Let's Okay, take your seats. Alright. Okay, our lesson, our activity called storytelling. Storytelling. Okay? For our activity, we need lots of words. And you should tell me any word you like. Any word, it may be adjective, it may be noun, it may be verb, even preposition. Any word you like, any word close to your heart. So, but one student, one word, okay? I will write it down from here. Any word, adjective.
elephant.
Okay? Elephant next.
Hippopotamus.
People, can you spell?
Just hippo.
Oh yeah, Hippo is enough. Hippo is enough.
Hippo. Next.
Modest.
Mother?
Modest.
Moses. Okay.
Horses.
Horses?
Socks.
Horse.
Socks.
Horse.
Horse. Animal.
Animal.
Socks.
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 How do you spell?
S-O-C.
S-O-C.
K-S.
To wear for food.
Socks.
S.
Socks.
Close.
Curious.
Curious?
Yeah. C.
Curious.
Yeah. Curious. Curious cat.
Yes.
Diamond.
Diamond.
Ah.
In the sky.
Yeah, Rihanna.
Diamond next.
Patient.
Patient. Correct.
Diamond. D-I-A-M-O-N-D. Diamond.
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 You miss
Diamond.
letter. A. After I, E. Yeah.
Diamond.
Rainbow.
He speaks French.
Rainbow. Okay, next.
Once.
Once? Like what?
Suspicious.
Or
Oh.
Fish.
this activity seems to me suspicious.
Forward.
Proverb?
Relax clothes.
New.
Proverb. Now. And now, next step. Every group has a task. This task will include telling story, or make up a story first. Make up a story using all these words.
Okay.
And using another word as well.
Yeah, of course. But all these words should include it in your story. Okay? For this activity, you have only question.
What tense? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Story.
Okay.
Story.
Story map. And at the end, I will check off whether you could
Great, or narrate your story.
narrate your story including these words. We'll count at the end how many words could you include. Okay?
We can use by order or
That's again, 3 minutes is enough. 3 minutes? Okay, 5 minutes.
Should we write it?
One person say and the other two are actors.
Timekeeper. Who is
Is that what she's
timekeeper?
gonna do?
No?
Come here.
Do you want timekeeper? Yeah. How many minutes? 5. Okay.
They was a small house.
They start
They was so small.
once upon a time.
Politeyden günüge bozarga bor.
Went
To
Bazaar.
bazaar.
Bazaar. Ekta Z.
sovg'a olish uchun.
Purchase.
Birth of the president.
For hippopotamusga.
Teal.
Hippos birthday.
Teal.
Hippo, elephant modest kamtar endi shu.
Elephant
Modest
was
bozorda u kiyim-kechakda haqiqatdan otlarni oldiga bordi.
so
So in the
it bo'ladi, he bo'ladi, erkak. Elephant.
Qasqa elephant.
He bo'lib ketaversin, uchinchi shaxs.
Elephant was modest and but patient. Patient sovg'a olish uchun butun bozor aylanib ko'rdi. Keyin
And find something. Otlardan top.
sotib olishga decided qildi.
And decided to buy socks.
Va
The sales.
fashion magazinda Force sotuvchi ekan. Force'ni Mr. Force'ning modalar uyiga kirdi. Sotib olish.
And he entered Mr. Horses. Horse. Maybe magazine.
Fashion
Shop.
fashion shop.
Keyin curious man.
You could have them.
Yeah, curious.
Is one idea. You could have one person read it, and the other two try to listen and act it.
Xos matligi bor.
Okay, so this is another thought. It's not to do it, but we'll other people show this. I just
Qiziquvchan, intiluvchan sinchkov ekan. G'alati yoki g'ayrioddiy deganlar bor.
Unda qarang, g'ayrioddiy diamond stop bo'ladi. Diamond o'zbek.
G'ayrioddiy do'kon
Elephant said the word long set and program.
Long socks.
Curious.
It's like instead of
2 minutes left.
instead of
we work with a limited time for them to complete.
Quite suspicious.
We're quite suspicious of them.
Teachers, good activity.
Okay, 30 seconds left.
For quality stories.
Naturally chose one person to be the note taker.
Okay, I will give two minutes.
Never forget brothers or friends. And you
Rainbow appeared.
moral of the story.
Appeared under the sun. Under the sun. And they remember the program. And they remember the
One minute left. 1 minute left. Finish your story, please. Try to conclude.
And you will always
Not everything is cold, they sleep. Not everything sucks. Not everything.
Class cut.
Yes.
Class. Ready?
Gold that glitters. Very colorful.
Okay, let's finish. Group number 2 has finished already. Group number 1 finished. Group. Team. Okay, if you all have finished, let's check how did you do it.
Shall we read it?
No, you should act it out. Yeah, every group.
So maybe one is reading,
No,
others are reading.
one of your group will be storyteller, and the rest will act.
Okay, no problem.
So next, please listen. Another group which will not act, you will count if they have used all these words. Okay? Another group, while they are
So
acting,
who will be acting? Our own group or other group?
all groups, while they are acting, you should check
Count the words,
off,
yeah? Okay.
check off the words, how many words they can use. Okay, so group number 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Please, welcome.
Well, who will be the storyteller?
Okay, some of them you will count how many words they can use.
Is there any color?
The rainbow socks.
Those socks. Yeah. They look warm for the cold.
Okay, now.
Okay, then. Once upon a time, Elephant went to bazaar to purchase a gift for Hippo's birthday.
So,
Elephant was modest, but patient. After a while, he decided to buy socks.
hello.
Hello.
He entered Mr. Horse's fashion shop.
Mr. Horse, I'm looking for a present. What can you suggest?
And
Okay.
Horse often organized curious sales to give a diamond who was a hundredth customer. The hippo was a hundredth customer.
I want to buy this socks. How much is it?
It's not so expensive because today we have a sale
Okay.
and it is cheap, $5.
Bucks. Okay, I will take it. Oh, I found something here. What's it?
Diamond. Oh, sorry. I don't. Okay. As we have great sale,
Okay.
you are 100
Customer.
customer, sorry, and you have win a diamond.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Well, at first, hippo was suspicious and remembered a proverb. Always do goodness and you will obtain more.
Okay.
The socks were colorful
And there was a
and
Rainbow.
like a diamond.
like a diamond.
And once upon
Once
a
also.
time,
Once upon a time. Okay.
But
What about?
you have missed one word.
Which one?
You have used the horse, not the horses.
Malika, no, horses,
Horses.
boutique.
No,
It is
it was
singular.
it's singular.
It's
Mr. Horse.
We have plural form.
Okay.
Now you can see it's grammar. Be careful, okay?
Now you can say
Big horses.
I'm a big horse.
It is not
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
I'm looking at a big horse. You understand? It's very, very
You are excellent.
That's a true horse.
Group number 2 or 3? Two.
Number 2.
Okay. First group,
Yes.
First group, your task is will be to check if all words are
We
included.
also
Okay?
find that some jerk.
Some
Fine.
dust.
Fine. Karima.
So shall we start?
Your turn.
Yeah.
So, Steve.
So once upon a time, there was a modest elephant in the forest. He was walking along the roads of the forest. And he had a patient hippo friend. They were walking together, chatting, and having fun in the forest. While they were walking along the forest, they came across some curious horses who were wearing long socks instead of horseshoes. Elephant and hippo were quite suspicious about the horses because they looked quite strange and weird. Suddenly, it started to rain diamonds in the sky. They were quite happy to see that rain. When the rain was about to end, a beautiful rainbow appeared under the sun. They were quite excited to see that. And they remembered a proverb. Not everything gold that glitters. And they came back home. That's the end of the story. So how many words?
How many words they include? All words are included.
Plural, singular, everything?
Okay, great story. Thank you very much. Next, group 3. Okay, Marika, please can you check them all the words included? Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a small house. There were a hippo, elephant, and 2 horses. One day, they decided to make a surprise for hippo. And 2 curious horses brought a pair of socks. It was a rainy day, and there was a rainbow after the rain. And the elephant said, the proverb, modest manners
Makes a man. Modest manners makes a man.
After hearing this proverb, hippo said, diamond. It's a diamond.
It's a diamond.
Ah, yeah, it's a diamond proverb, you say. When the birthday started, horses couldn't find their present.
Where is our present? Where is our present? It was a surprise. We lost it. We couldn't find it.
Yeah. And they were very suspicious of elephant. And unexpectedly, hippo entered the room.
I saw these socks at the shop and I impatient to wear these socks this for my birthday. Thank you.
That is the happy end of our story.
Thank you very much. So, Marika, all words are included. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Group number 3.
Thank you, great stories.
Again, that was our activity which was prepared today. So, can you guess or tell us for what principle it match? For what principle this activity match?
Principle 6. Yes, engage.
Engage and collaborate.
Involve your students.
No real learners?
But it's no.
No?
It's not prepared for principle 1. It was your task to guess what principle it may match.
So it summarized all principles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can use this activity at the end of the lesson for
For what levels can we use this
what
activity? What do you think?
What?
For what levels of students can this activity be used?
This activity can be used for pre-intermediate or
More
even
than pre-intermediate.
elementary.
Higher than pre.
Or higher.
Intermediate.
So to practice the tenses maybe, yes? To practice the
Practice
adjectives?
how to use the learned words in the sentences and how to make up sentences and match. And it's also good to revise all the vocabulary.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thumbs up. So next group.
If you like it,
So next group, please. Karima and Kamaluddin. Karima is universal. She can be a member for any group. Very good. Seminar, that's why he had to go there, big part, because he's the head of the department in his district.
Fellow who was
No.
Oh, you're talking about
Jalaluddin from TESOL. He's from Chirchik.
So class,
Yes.
can we start? Okay, sure. So now this our activity is specially designed for working in groups. So now we need a group of 3. Is it okay if we live on the same places that you have worked previously?
To save time.
Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. So now for each group we will give a special item or gadget. So your task is to persuade your customers to buy it, and I'll give you some time for preparation, and I have a sample of the specific features of your gadgets, and you should try to use as much as possible adjectives in order to persuade your customer to buy your item here. Okay? So now how much time do you need for that, for the preparation? 2 minutes or 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
No, we don't need that much time. We need just 3 or 5 minutes maximum. Is that okay? Okay, so now let's give this item for this group, and here we have a sample for you. So now you have 3 minutes, and with the group you have decided to choose the words in order to persuade your customer to buy this item. Okay, you should represent your product, and you should represent in front of the public, and you should persuade the customers to buy your product here. Okay? And try to use as much as possible adjectives in order to persuade the customer. Yes, you can include, or you can add your own information if you need. So you should persuade your customer at the end of the 3 minutes. You have to present your product, and you should persuade us to buy your product, not other items, but your product. Okay, so you should mention some specific features. You should try to include as much as possible information from the list, but you shouldn't look at your paper here. So, teacher, okay. Okay, so while you present, you shouldn't look at your paper. Just you should present it with this picture, but you shouldn't look at your paper. You should present it and you should remember all the words, and you should present it while you are presenting. You should mention as much as possible words from this specific features list. Okay, so now you have 3 minutes. So get ready, so consult with the partner. So so you can connect it with the HDMI.
Which one is?
You are representing this one, but it works with the second one. And it's additional.
Memorize and mobility, 1 year free service, long lasting battery, water and dust resistance.
For example, yes, you should choose one or two and this person.
Then why not?
You should offer a payment plan.
Yes.
There's nothing about prices here, but you should offer a payment plan.
Like, you know, pay for over 2 years.
Yeah.
Logic.
Ooh, vacuum.
Buy now, to the pay
After.
pay in 2 years. Yigirmator oy bo'lsa, approximately qancha to'laydi? Biz narxini
Bilmayman.
1248 bo'lsa necha? Bo'lyapti.
25'ten.
250 dolar?
Yok, 25 dolar. Yaxshi olmaydi. Oy, doldiradigan. Yine 25 yedi. Niye gidiyorsun?
Hayvanı 1000 dolar tutarken ekan.
So you have 1 minute left. 1 minute left, so get ready. So if you are ready, you can start. So who is ready?
Payment plan. Group, I have a payment plan. Extra gift.
Ekstra gitken. Ekstra gitti. Mamuya'dan 1 year free service. Bo'ladi. Sticker beradi. 1 year free service.
Netflix'ga 2 yillik tekin oldim. 2 months, 2 years. 2 years
Free abonnement.
free subscription. For Netflix. Netflix came. No, aksesuarlarımız var.
Ana.
Sopalar.
Böyle. Şuna bana. Yok bana. Ha bu neydi? Available in 6 colors. Yok yani waterproof. Water resistant, dust resistant.
Bu telefon o'zida bor.
O'zida.
Ekstra nimalar? Bu yana kuch sovg'aga.
Yana bir narsalarni oladi, naushnik tavshnik.
Naushnik zotan bo'ladi o'zida. Nima qo'shib?
Okay, so time is up, so can we start it now? So who is ready? Who wants to be the first?
Jó, boşkanası.
Are you making it something special? So which group is ready?
Already ready.
So who is ready? So you're gonna
You are
first. So now let's invite our first presenter under your loud applause. Okay, so now you should persuade us to buy your product.
Don't look. Don't cheat.
So, hello viewers. Do you enjoy state-of-the-art techniques? Then why not to buy our high-quality TV, HD TV? It is a smart TV and you don't need any other gadgets to connect. So you can use the function of laptop video recorder in our TV. So buy one instead of many gadgets. So come and buy. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're inviting our second presenter. So, number 2. So if you are ready, you can just start. So ready? So start. So now they are getting ready. So now let's meet our third presenter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our supermarket. So we have high quality vacuum cleaners. And for example, can I explain it? There is flexible handle. It can be shortened or prolonged. And it is easy and light, and it has also remote control and also smart sensor button. And besides these 5 different types of brushes and rolls, and extremely light and weight. Come to our shop and purchase it.
Okay, so and now let's meet our another presenter.
Good morning, dear friends. I want to introduce our new iPhone Pro Max 14, and so you can find these phones in other shops. Yes, I know, but we have special offers only for you. And let me start. So, ready? Yes. I want to introduce about our payment plan. So, buy now, pay in 2 years. It will be monthly only $25. That's very nice, yes. And your dreams come true. Don't miss this chance. That's not all. Next, extra gifts only for you. 1 year free service, 2 years free subscription for Netflix, and 2 tickets for Avengers Marvel. Okay?
Okay, so now we have seen 3 representatives here, so they presented their products. And which item have you decided to buy? Which was the most impressive?
iPhone.
Let's vote for the best one. So now we have the first item, satellite TV. Let's vote for that.
Not good.
Not for you. So, would you like to buy it? No one decided to buy it. Okay, so now where is our next item here? So, welcome to Lina. So,
Raise your hands.
So,
Raise your hands.
raise your hands. 1, 2, okay. So now, and our third gadget. So where is our iPhone?
Here.
Here. So They are available in 6 colors.
Yeah.
Buy it.
So, and for 3. 3 customers already, so let's applaud this group. So okay, so I do hope that you enjoyed this activity. So you can use this activity for your pre-intermediate students because they feel free themselves. The more vocabulary they have, they feel themselves more free during the activities. So if you just provide them with ready-made vocabulary, they can feel themselves free, and it helps them to present their vocabulary. It helps them to use these words actively, and this activity motivates them to use their vocabulary. If you just ask them to learn these words one by one, it gets a bit kind of a boring activity, but if you use it as an activity, then you can motivate your students to speak and to use the vocabulary. Okay, we do hope that you enjoyed this activity. Thank you.
Now I understand that iPhone doesn't need any advertisement.
So, next.
So next, who's next? Yeah, you can start.
Our activity about vocabulary, it helps to enrich our vocabulary, especially for kids, junior classes. And let us model this game. So we'll divide you into 2 groups. Before starting our activity, let us model with the Durdana. So Durdana, you have to draw the missing word. Please, I have to find it. This is fish, Durdana. Yes?
Okay.
Next word. TV.
Book.
Laptop.
Tablet.
Tablet.
Laptop.
Okay. Thank you. So we will do it like this. We will divide you into 2 groups. There will be one person who draws, and other members of group should find it. There will be time keeper. Okay. So who finishes the drawings in a short time, they will win. Okay. Is it okay to keep these groups?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
should we? The first group, second group, can you join them?
Okay, no problem.
2 groups, yeah?
Yes, 2 groups. So,
Just
and,
sit here.
and please choose your artist. It's okay?
You are not going to sing, but you are going to draw.
Draw?
Yeah.
Don't sing, okay?
So,
Should we do it here or?
yes, you can see.
Don't translate.
The second group waits, okay?
On the way.
You have to choose. No, this one's for you. Okay, there will be time. That's okay. Can you help me with this time?
The time, how many minutes?
It doesn't matter. Just put it second. So ready? Ready? Put out the one word, and you can. Okay. 10 words. No, all of them, one by one. Should we start?
Let's start.
Let's go. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you have to guess it. Group members, you have to guess it.
Elephant.
Yes, next one, next one.
Book.
Next, be quick.
Crocodile.
Yes. Тут много be quick.
Cup.
Cup.
Yes.
Yeah. Plane.
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 Snake.
Road.
Road. Snake.
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 Cobra. Cobra.
King Kong.
Alligator. Terminator. Carpet. Reservoir. What's this?
You can move on to the next word if you can throw.
Cigarette.
Cigarette.
Try. Not so good.
Allah da böyle person.
Pencils.
Yes.
Yes.
Pencil box.
Pencil box.
Pencil box.
Lots of cigarettes.
Boot.
Yes.
Boots. Boots.
Sheep.
Train.
Yes. Last one.
Yeah.
Kettle.
No.
Teapot.
Teapot.
Try. Every day.
Butterfly.
No.
Is it a dish? Wait.
Dish. Is the dish?
Oh. Pot.
No. Try.
Butterfly.
No.
Go on, bro.
School bag.
Yeah. School bag.
School
Thank
bag.
you. That's like a time.
Time is 3 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah. 3 minutes, 5 seconds.
5.
3 minutes, 5
Little?
seconds.
A second group, please. Applause. Brother.
Do we have a warning?
Yes. Let's start.
Yeah. Let's start.
So that everyone's.
Go with S.
Yeah. With like 2 skills.
Sheep. Titanic.
Flag. Yes.
Phone. Cloud.
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 You have to find. Don't find. They should find. Yes.
Why don't you talk about it?
No, we forget. We mentioned.
No. Just.
Zip your mouth.
Sandwich.
No.
Closer.
Yes, hamburger.
Sheep.
Liner.
No.
Ruler. Flat. Apartment. House.
Block of house. House.
This. Bicycle.
Sunglasses.
Glasses. Okay, so
Very close to sunglasses.
So,
Laptop, computer, personal
it is
computer.
computer PC. Okay, and
last one.
last one.
Train.
Car. Okay.
Thank you. Just like a time.
The time is 2 minutes 27.
Wow.
So the group 2 is winner.
Third one.
Nice. Actually, it's for junior classes for enriching their vocabulary and sentence engaging. That's all.
Thank you. Next. Who's next?
Can I just share one idea? You could have everyone write the words.
Right?
Instead
Yes.
of just sitting.
You once mentioned it. I forgot. I just
Yeah,
forget it.
and you could also have the other group try to make sentences.
Yeah. Try and make sentence.
Write the words where?
No, everyone on their table.
Yeah.
No one. It just a suggestion. You should never have people sitting just watching. But it was a great activity, but just to get more engagement.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Okay, next.
Yeah, peace.
Zero.
Our activity is named Headbands. Everybody, are you ready? Class.
Yes, yes.
Come to here.
Everybody?
Stand up.
Everybody.
Here. No, 10.
I was 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Stand as a circle. Stand as a circle.
Close your eyes.
No.
So, you can see them.
You should wear this our
Crown.
cross. But don't look. Don't look the words, okay?
So we should close our eyes.
Close out.
Ah. Oh.
You should guess, yes?
Yes.
Wow.
That's quite nice.
Very interesting.
You can open our eyes.
Okay. Listen to me attentively. You should look to each other, every words, and read, and make definition. One of participants comes center of the circle, and any volunteers should give definition for these words.
Okay.
And that participant should say which word is it.
Fine.
Who am I?
Jackie Chan. Who am I?
You're Farouk.
It's like they're supporting your students, teachers help,
They'll be
give
the
us helping learners.
It's already a collocation that students can use starting this phrase.
Yes. You can provide them some.
If they have any
It's
difficulty.
always a written phrase that you suggest your students to start this sentence.
Helping your big students maybe.
When they are going to give their opinion, idea.
You can ask your students to continue these phrases. You just write the beginning of the phrase and your
Model.
When you do laundry,
Uh-huh.
and before you put your clothes in the cabinet, what do you do with your clothes?
Flip.
When the task is a bit challenging, so you help them. So it is a kind of
Give, yeah.
Grouping.
It starts with S.
Second letter.
It starts with S.
Supporting.
No, you're not close.
You're
It's
More beautiful word
on
than
the
supporting.
side of a building. When they build
yes.
buildings.
Scaffolding.
Nice.
Okay, let's carry on.
Folding the clothes.
Scaffolding, yeah.
Who am I?
So, sister, we just did it in groups and we won.
Yeah.
In dialogues also.
Microteaching.
Your students
We play something.
I was
You was
elephant,
I was
was
a horse.
Everybody has
we
Act out.
We act something, but the name of the day for acting. Who is this person who acts?
Technique it is.
Actor.
Teacher.
You give some roles your students
Oh!
to
You can't use the word.
So what we did,
You can't use the word.
in storytelling.
Yeah. We perform it as actors.
Yeah.
Performer, actor.
So how do we call these activities? They're only performing.
students
Play
play like
role play.
Who you are?
Do you remember the word kiss?
It should be kiss.
Yes.
Short and clear.
You should kiss
Clear.
Short and clear.
Before beginning the
at the beginning of each activity.
The opposite of out.
Questions.
Kiss inside. No, kiss.
When you write something, if you want to make it to work, you have to read the song.
Instructions.
Jesus gave clear instructions.
Who am I?
always read
I'm a circle.
Your words to everybody.
Okay, before organize your lesson, you should think about
You look through
your
them.
goals.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's kind of a
At
plan.
the end of the lesson, you will be able to achieve
You
this.
want your learners to achieve at the end.
It's written on your lesson plan and the beginning. What's your
What your students will be able to do
achieve
by
your
their
at the end
exams.
of the lesson? What's how we call it?
It's the
In
synonym
your
for
plan.
exam.
It's a
Your aim of the lesson. Or aim of the
It's
lesson.
in our aim.
Before planning your lesson plan, you write all
It begins
the
with O.
In a sentence, you have. Oh, you got it?
Objective is the aim of the lesson. Super. So another person.
A boat.
Condolence.
When you have a boat,
Yeah.
you throw something in the water
It's
Yeah.
so that you don't move.
Heavy metal.
Yes. Heavy metal.
Yes, then it won't move.
To keep the ship in one place. But here in our language it's another thing.
Oh, it's another.
Yeah. So it consists of two words.
It's similar to. Or can I give you a suggestion? Every time we return to Bukhara, on the road, we have lunch in a hangaran. The name is similar with this word. The name of the cafe.
famous cafe.
It's pronounced like that.
Like pronoun, but not meaning, only pronoun. So,
Homonyms.
so,
What is the first
Two words.
Second word is C.
It is one of the popular.
Do you remember this
parts
cafe?
of-
In-
One
You have
word
eat.
connects. One word connects with the cafe. The second word connects with the maybe tables like this. Diagrams, tables, graphics.
Or then you can
o
say
hangaranda, cafe,
of them.
name.
Hey! Anchor, okay.
It means like a river.
Oh, in Uzbek?
Yeah.
Okay.
We slow the
outside.
Like a little one.
Yeah. Shallow one.
Okay.
I'll writing task 1. What you should describe? What is
Enter.
What?
Anchor.
Anchor.
I'll task 1.
Table, diagrams.
IELTS writing task 1.
What's the synonym for
Writing task 1 da var.
What does Picasso make? Picasso, he makes.
Picasso makes a Pablo
He
Picasso.
likes.
He was Pablo or not?
Art, yeah.
Very difficult.
Oh. This is
My
abbreviation.
favorite
You stand for something.
You are abbreviation.
We are doing it, yes.
The first
It's an
letter of
abbreviation.
Yeah.
Abbreviation?
Abbreviation. The first letter of the.
You will always tell your students, stand up, sit down, raise your hands like that. Hands up, hands
It's a
down.
kind of activity.
Commands. You
Use
give
your
commands.
hands,
Jump, jump,
moving.
jump.
You give commands.
Swing, swing.
It begins with A, yes?
No.
No. What? Yeah.
Only 3 letters.
Three
Abbreviation.
letters, yes.
T.
An activity which includes
How we
physical
practice
activity.
our...
It's a kind of method
Method, yes.
which you use body language.
I see.
Moving.
It's TPR.
Next.
Oh.
Ah.
Good.
When you're in math class, you use this type of paper.
Yeah.
Yes.
The paper with lines.
There will be pictures, tables, diagrams. It can
Anything
be...
else?
No. You all use in your posters.
Yes.
This is an example.
Sorry. Here's an example of days. The general name. What's the general name for that? For example, Venn diagram.
Venn diagram,
flowers,
yeah.
so what's
Ages?
No.
Two words.
Consists of 2 words.
First starts with G.
Yes.
Diagrams.
The second word will begin with O.
It's kind of planner. The second word is related with planner.
They can be used
The
for
first word
visual,
you
as
can
visual
see
aids.
in your, when you use your laptop, you can see the small aim or not graphics.
Second word. First word.
Yeah.
So it's the first word. What about the second word?
Graphic.
Graphic planner. You should change this.
Oh,
Synonym of planner.
Yes.
it's a type of piano.
Yeah.
It's a type of piano.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. You have it in your body. Heart, lungs.
They all...
Graphic bodies?
No, what you have inside, what is a heart? Lungs, stomach, it's all different.
Graphic organs.
Yeah, organizer. Organizer. Yeah.
Having body.
What was the last one?
The last one.
Okay.
When you do it by listening.
Yes.
Listening?
You are a good supporter only by listening
Yes.
or speaking.
It involves the whole group. Yes, it involves whole group, and you assist them. No, you assist them. The second word is related with assistance.
There are types of learners, which kind of learners? There are 4.
We have kinesthetic learners.
Visual.
Auditory.